Welcome back to equations exercise 2. We are going to complete the square. What I suggest you do is watch the video, like pause the video, try the exercise, and then play and compare your answers to mine. So let's start with question 1a. What I want you to see is what we're doing differently in this one as we did in example 3 was we're first going to take out the coefficient, right? So here we've got 2x squared minus 8x plus 6. Now we're going to take out this 2, which means that we're going to start with 2, open the bracket, and inside the bracket you have x squared minus 8 divided by 2 is 4x plus 6 divided by 2 is 3. Our next step is going to be to add our c, so the c goes in there, so this pink 2 stays, and inside the bracket we have x squared minus 4x. Now we're going to add c, which is going to be plus negative 4 over 2 squared minus 4 divided by 2 is 2. So negative 2 squared plus 3 still remains. Close the pink bracket. Now that we've got that done, we want to get our green bracket. So that's going to be those 3 terms. So we start off with 2, open the pink bracket, open the green bracket, which is going to be a binomial squared. Inside there I have x, which is the square root of that. I have this sign, which is minus, and I have this first orange bracket, which is going to be, so no sign from the orange bracket, just 2. Outside the orange bracket I have minus negative 2 squared is 4 plus 3. Close the pink bracket. Now I've got 2, open bracket. What I'm going to do now is I want to look at these and add them up. So inside here I have x minus 2 squared. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. Close the pink bracket. Now I want to distribute this 2 into the terms over here. So this becomes 2 times x minus 2 squared minus 2 times 1. So my final answer is 2, x minus 2 squared minus 2. And that's it. Let's look at question B. Question B is 3x squared minus 6x plus 6. So we are going to take out this 3. So this equals 3. Open the pink bracket. Inside I have x squared minus 6 divided by 3 is 2x plus 2. Close the bracket. Now I am going to do my c's. So it's x squared minus 2x. To plus my c, I'm going to say plus negative 2 over 2 squared minus 2 divided by 2 is 1. Negative 1 squared plus 2. So I bring that 2 down and I close my pink bracket. Now I'm going to do my green bracket, which is going to say this is 3, open pink bracket. Green bracket is x minus 1, which is this one, squared, minus 1 plus 2, close pink bracket. So that becomes 3, open bracket, x minus 1 squared. 2 minus 1 is a positive 1, close bracket. And therefore, I now do distributive property over here. I have 3 times x minus 1 squared plus 3 times 1. So that gives me 3x minus 1 squared plus 3. That's question B. Let's do C. Okay, so question C. All right, now the coefficient for x here is negative 1, and that's what we're going to take out. So we're going to take out negative or negative 1. That means that all the signs must change. So in my bracket, I have x squared plus 2x plus 2. because this minus that I took out changes that sign and technically that sign. So everything becomes positive. Now I want to do plus c minus c. So plus 2 over 2 squared minus 1 squared. Remember, these two are the same. One is exactly as the formula is, and the second one is after I calculate the fraction. I simplify the fraction. Plus 2, and then I close the bracket. So now I want to do my green bracket, and my green bracket is going to be these three terms. So I start with the pink minus open bracket. My green bracket is going to be x plus 1 squared, and then outside I have this minus, so it's minus 1 plus 2, close bracket. I'm going to simplify, and I'm going to say minus open bracket x plus 1 squared. 2 minus 1 is 1, close bracket. And now I want to distribute this minus sign inside here, which means my signs need to change. So it ends up being minus x plus 1 in bracket squared minus 1. And that's my answer for C. Question D, 2x squared minus 5x plus 4. So I'm going to take out this 2. And that means I have equals, where are we? Equals 2, open bracket, x squared minus 5 divided by 2. I can't do perfectly, so I'm going to keep it as a fraction. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. Close the bracket. Next up, I want to complete the square by adding plus c minus c. That's x squared. Now let's calculate this. For the c, we are going to say c is equal to a half times b, which is negative 5 over 2 squared. So that means plus and minus is minus. 1 times 5 over 2 times 2, square the whole thing. So that ends up being 5 over 4 squared, which is 25 over 16 eventually. Okay, so now I know I'm going to say minus 5 over 2x. My orange is going to be plus 5 over 4 squared minus, sorry, it should be negative 5. Minus negative 5 over 4 squared plus 2, close the pink bracket. Now we want to do our green bracket, which is going to be those three terms, perfect square. So this equals 2, open bracket, x minus, so it's this one square root, this minus, and then this one without a sign, 5 over 4, close bracket, squared. Okay, on the outside I have got minus 25 over 16 plus 2. So 25 over 16 is going to be 16 over 16 plus 9 over 16, if I'm not mistaken. So that is 1, and 9 over 16 simplifies either. So we keep it as that, 9 over 16. Okay, so my bracket is 2, close the pink bracket. Inside I have pink bracket, right? Okay, inside I have x minus 5 over 4 squared. So 2 minus 1 is 1. And that 1 minus 9 over 16 gives me plus 7 over 16. 7 and 9 make 16, right? Which makes the 1. Close the bracket. And then I distribute this back in. So this 2 must go to both factors. So I have 2 times x minus 5 over 4 squared plus 2 times 7 over 16. Notice 2 cancels with 16 8 times. So now my final answer is going to be 2 x minus 5 over 4 squared, I don't know why I'm writing everything in pink, plus 7 over 8. That's your final answer. Should be in black. Sorry about that. Okay, so what we've done so far was exercise 2, question A, B, C, D. Question 3, or question 2 and question 3 are really simple. What you need to do is, whenever you see the words show, you are going to solve left hand side by itself and do all the equations. So when you have the sum, write only this down and complete the square using the method we've done. And in the end, your answer will look like this. So solve this, and once you get to the end, you are going to write left hand side, then you write right hand side, and that is exactly what that is. And you conclude by saying left hand side is equal to right hand side. Let me know if you want me to do a video on that, but it's really straightforward. Do the left, and in the end, the left will equal the right. Just a tip, when they ask you to show or to prove something like this, let's say 98% of the time, the answers will always be equal to each other. So if you don't get the right hand side, chances are that you've made a mistake, because the left hand side must equal the right hand side. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.